Hi everyone, it's Nishi, and in today's video what I want to do is talk to you about the difference between good debt and bad debt in business. Why is it really important to understand the difference? Well, sometimes when you're about to borrow money, you've got to make sure you're going to do it for the right reasons, because if you're not going to do it for the right reasons, all it's going to do is cover up underlying issues in your business, and then those issues will get worse and worse and worse, and eventually they'll lead to your business failing. So a lot of businesses do have access to debt, and sometimes when something shifts in their business and they've got a cash flow gap, their automatic answer to that is just go and get more funding. And I want to just explain why that shouldn't be your automatic response. So let's talk about good debt. Well, ultimately, when you want to grow and scale your business, then you'll need money for things like marketing. You'll need money for hiring more staff, maybe equipment, and like premises for your business. And there's an argument that where people say, well, you know what, why don't you just fund all of that out of profits? But actually, if your profits aren't high enough to pay for all that stuff, and you don't want to wait until they are, then actually going and getting money to do that, bear in mind the money that you get invest in your business will compound, because if you start growing at a much faster rate than you would have without that money, then the chances are you're going to be able to pay it back much earlier. But also it's going to really accelerate the rate of growth and the rate of growth of your profits. So that's when debt can be really good, when you're doing it for the right kind of reasons. What I want to talk about really is the wrong kind of reason to get money out to fund your business. So quite often when businesses are having underlying pricing issues or cash flow issues caused by customers not paying on time, then that can be a really devastating thing for a business. And one of the natural instincts for a business owner when they see a cash flow gap because of that is they'll go out and borrow money. But borrowing that money will then reduce the pressure on that business owner to actually fix the underlying issue. So ultimately, like, it's sometimes when you're in that situation, you don't have a choice but to go and borrow money. But realistically, the first thing you've got to do before you go and borrow that money is firstly understand what caused it, what do you need to fix with your pricing, what do you need to fix with your cash flows, how long will it take to fix that, what is the length of time that you are going to be short of cash for. Because remember, like, borrowing the right kind of cash is really important as well. Like, ultimately spending hours and hours and hours applying for long-term facilities will waste a lot of your time if you just need a short-term overdraft. Using a short-term overdraft for a very long period of time is going to cost a huge amount of money because all that interest you're paying. So there's multiple different ways to plug cash flow gaps in your business, and sometimes actually those you don't necessarily need funding. Like, if you've got an accountant who can actually help you work out your cash flows on a longer term basis, you might find that just by readjusting things in your business model, you can actually free up and release the cash that you actually need. So that's the reason about this video that I really wanted to just get across. Like, if you're not quite sure on how to fund your business, how to fund your growth, whether or not you're borrowing money for the right reasons, or how to fix a cash flow gap, then really that's the time to reach out to us, because we've got all the systems and software to help you fix that problem. So thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you at the next video.